Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I just colored my hair last night using L'Oreal Féria in the shade Starry Night, or also known as Bright Black. And I just want to let you know that I have such a sensitive scalp to L'Oreal hair dyes, like all of their hair dyes, not just Féria, but like all of the ones that they have. And when I went to use this color, I added the ion sensitive scalp oil, and I used one tube of it and I poured it in and I mixed it all together with color, and it helped a little bit. If I probably would have had no issues if I used 2 bottles, but it says I only really needed 1. So I did 1, and usually with the hair color, I will itch from the moment I put the color on to the moment I washed it off. And I will itch the whole entire time. It is that bad. And with L'Oreal colors, I will sit there with gloves and just itch and massage and itch my head until the full 30 minutes is up. And sometimes I don't even, it's so unbearable that I can't even do the full 30 minutes, that it might just be like 15. So for me personally, it's not worth buying L'Oreal colors. So, but for video purposes and reviews only, I will do it. But I'm going to add the ion sensitive scalp to help with it. So it did help. I didn't itch the full time. I did itch here and there, like a little bit here, a little bit there, but nothing as unbearable as it would have been left alone. And it just came and went, and that was fine because I was actually able to leave it on for the full 30 minutes and then some, because I kind of actually like ignored my timer and I sat on there for like an extra 10 minutes, which with L'Oreal, like that never happens. So anyways, if you have a sensitivity to this color or like any color in general, use the ion sensitive scalp oil. And I did take a picture of it. You can't really see what it says because it's a clear bottle and it's a clear oil, so you can't really read the bottle, but I did take a picture to show you what I added into it. So yeah, you can get that at Sally's, and I highly recommend it, especially if you have a sensitive scalp. And it probably would have taken all irritation away if I would have used 2, but I only did 1. And maybe next time if I use a L'Oreal color, I will try 2 and see how that goes. But 1 helped. It wasn't much, but it helped. So anyways, this hair color contains both PPD and toluene, and maybe that's the reason why it's such an unbearable color for me, because it has both chemicals, even though they do the same exact thing. One's just a tiny bit harsher than the other, but they do the same thing. So I don't know if it's because they have like a multifaceted color and they're trying to do like 3 different highlights in it, that they need both chemicals to do that. I'm not sure, but that could be the reason why my head gets so irritated, because it has both. Anyways, this color is not super harsh of a chemical scent that it's going to suffocate you, so you can definitely color your hair in a small bathroom or a small bedroom and not need any ventilation. You don't need a fan, you don't need any windows open while coloring. It doesn't have a great smell. It smells just like hair dye. There's no floral or fruity or any scent at all, just hair dye. That's all you're gonna get. So it doesn't smell very pleasant, but it's not that harsh. So I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, okay, so this is a drugstore hair color, and I got it at Walmart for $9.68 a box. And you can basically find it at Target or Walgreens or Rite Aid or CVS or any other drugstore places that you can get L'Oreal. So that's nice. And it's super dark. So if you know and follow me, I did just color my hair last week using the Clairol Soyplex, and that did not stick in my hair for 2 washes, and it turned out like a dark brown with red tones instead of just a cool black. I was expecting my hair to look like this, and it turned out like dark brown with red, and I did not like it whatsoever. And it basically washed out and left a bunch of like red tones, and I was not happy at all. So I just recolored my hair like a week later, and this is the outcome. I kind of see red tones still, and I don't know if it's just because of I literally just colored my hair last week using the Clairol and just dyed it last night. So I basically didn't even have it in my hair a week. But I kind of can still see red. I'm hoping the camera doesn't pick up the red that I see. But in certain lighting, I definitely see blue. And it's a gorgeous blue. Like, I can see the blue on my roots where the other color just washed off. And yes, it's still on my skin. But you can definitely see on my roots like how blue it is where the other color washed off. But I see blue in some color or in some different areas of my house. And then I kind of see red in other parts, but I'm hoping it'll go away. I'm hoping it's just my eyes that are playing tricks. But it's so dark. I'm so happy with the outcome of this color. Ooh, I saw the blue. I'm just trying to like play around with the lighting a little bit to see if you can pick up on how blue it is. But it's such a nice color. My hair feels amazing. It's so shiny and sleek. I did think it was like it felt a little dry after I washed it and conditioned it, but it doesn't feel that way anymore. I don't know if maybe it was just harder for me to get out of my hair and I didn't use as much conditioner as I normally do. Because I was trying out a new shampoo and conditioner, and I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But overall, I don't hate it. The only bad thing I hate about L'Oreal is the irritation. And they have such an amazing line of colors and so many different ranges of colors that they're just so gorgeous. And it sucks that like my head just has such bad irritation. But yeah, the outcome is just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful color. So, yes. So, I'm going to stop blabbing, and hopefully I don't get too much hate for, like, coloring my hair in less than a week. Recoloring my hair in less than a week. But I just couldn't stand seeing all the red. When I colored my hair black, it should be as dark as night and not be a dark brown with like red tones. It should be black with like cool undertones, not red. It's just not what you look for in a black. I'm sorry. But I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it, and I couldn't stand seeing my roots after 2 washes. It was the first wash of initially coloring your hair or rinsing the color out of your hair, and then me actually taking a shower to wash my hair, and the color on my roots is gone. I will show you a picture for reference of like what I saw and what was so annoying about it, that it didn't stick in my roots at all. But I will show you a picture of like my original before of what my hair looks like originally, and then I'll show you a picture of what it looked like before I colored my hair this color from the last, if that makes any sense. So you'll see like my original color when it grows out, just for reference of like all my grays and whites and what I deal with on a daily basis. And it's like 2 inches of growth, and you can't really notice it because my natural hair color is more like a dark brown, but it's just for reference. So like anybody who wants to see what my hair color looks like before I start, that's just a reference picture. And then like I'll show you another picture of what I was dealing with last night on the color that just washed out, and you can see like my roots. And I have it from like an angle right here on my side, because you can kind of see like the blue where it really took to the blue on my roots, and that's where like the color pretty much like washed off from the last color. So I have like an inch of just like really faded hair dye because you can't see any of my grays, but you can see like how faded it is, and you can tell the difference between my roots and the hair color. So I'm just going to put those 2 pictures in for reference so you can see what I'm dealing with and what it looks like now that it's freshly colored, and what I was dealing with before. So anyways, I'm going to stop blabbing, and if you have any other recommendations, I have 5 more recommendations to do, so hopefully this color sticks and I won't have to color my hair again next week. Anyways, yes, so if there's any ones that you want me to see or want me to try so you can see and want me to review, leave them in the comments below, and I will definitely try my best to get my hands on them, especially if they're like new colors. It takes a little bit of time for it to like fully get into like rotation and like online and like in the stores and stuff like that, so that I can physically get them. Yeah, so if you like my channel and you like my videos, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.